Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to my first tropical update of 2024. So, the tropics are springing to life across the Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific Basin as we have three areas to watch. The first area is just southwest of Guatemala with a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 2 to 7 days. We have our main area of interest in the Bay of Campeche and western Gulf of Mexico, which now has a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 2 days and a 70% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days. And then we have an area east of Florida and the Bahamas, which has a 30% chance of tropical cyclone formation over the next 7 days. But in this video, I'm going to be primarily focusing on this area of interest in the Bay of Campeche and western Gulf of Mexico. So taking a look at our forecast discussion, a large area of disturbed weather is located over Central America, the Yucatan Peninsula, Mexico, and the adjacent waters of the northwestern Caribbean Sea. A broad area of low pressure is forecast to form from the system over the southwestern Gulf of Mexico on Monday or Tuesday. Environmental conditions appear conducive for subsequent gradual development of the low, and a tropical depression or tropical storm could form by midweek while it moves slowly westward or west-northwestward. Regardless of development, this is going to be important. Several days of heavy rainfall are expected across portions of southern Mexico and Central America, and these rains are likely going to cause life-threatening flooding and flash flooding. Locally heavy rainfall is also expected over portions of the northwestern Gulf of Mexico by the middle of the week. In addition, gale warnings have been issued for the portions of the Gulf of Mexico, and more information on these is available in the high seas forecast issued by the National Weather Service. Formation chance through 48 hours is low at 30%, but formation chance through 7 days is high at 70%. So if you live anywhere, I would say in eastern Mexico, northeast Mexico, and up through south central Texas, make sure you're monitoring the system very closely over the next several days. Taking a look at our models with the 12Z run of the GFS model shows an area of low pressure developing by Monday, June 17th. And then as we go into Tuesday, we see a potential tropical depression southeast of Brownsville. And then going into Wednesday, we see a slug of moisture move across southeastern Texas from Brownsville through Corpus Christi through Houston, bringing very heavy rain into Wednesday. And then as we go into Wednesday evening, extremely heavy rain could move across central and southern Texas, northeastern Mexico from a weak tropical storm, making landfall around Brownsville potentially early Thursday morning, and then bringing rain across West Texas and northeastern Mexico through Thursday and Friday. Taking a look at our European model solution, the European model develops our low pressure on Tuesday in the west central Gulf, and then looks like we maintain a tropical depression in the European model as we go into Wednesday, seeing very heavy rain once again across central and southern Texas and northeastern Mexico, and this continues into Thursday and Friday, especially across central and northern Mexico in the European solution. So make sure you're preparing for this flood threat, especially across mountainous northern Mexico and southern Texas from the system. And taking a look at our Canadian model spins up our low pressure Tuesday in the west central Gulf. This one brings rain as far northeast as Galveston, Beaumont, Lake Charles, Louisiana. And then going into Wednesday, heavy rain across southeast and south central Texas, going through most of the state of Texas into Wednesday night and Thursday. And then through the day Thursday, rain continues across Texas and northeastern Mexico before dissipating on Friday. So make sure you're preparing for this tropical system across northeast Mexico and southwestern, central, and even southeastern Texas, as very heavy rain is likely going to cause several inches of rain and dangerous flooding between Wednesday and Friday across central northern Mexico and much of central and southern Texas. Thanks for watching today's tropical update. Please stay safe and have a wonderful day, my friends.